Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bring It Down. Let's return to camp and grab Mo's contract and go talk to her.
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three dead assailed his forge, transformed he fell their thrall. Succumbed as threat from nether years.
Oh, it's in alphabetical order.
To conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet.
But I still don't see it.
Cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers place a bet.
I swore I sent it to camp, didn't I?
Naval wizard,
Do what must be done.
the odds are cast anew, and Baldur's fate now turns upon the whims of fortune's few.
Alright, we'll do it this way. Oh, it's contract Mo, not Mo's contract. Um, feels like it's taking a little longer than usual. And we have a few things to sell. I'm hoping we find another merchant that has decent loot to buy. I feel like we purchased all the good stuff already. On the bright side, we get to look at my cool-looking character for a little while. Not that we aren't always staring at him.
Find yourself a stage, why don't...
Wits and blades, always sharp.
If not over, then through.
Oh yeah, we have the shortcut open now. A little faster than kind of jump up the boxes where that poison was before.
Ready to do some business?
I found the contract you signed with Raphael Mole. Do you want it?
Give me that! Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief.
Are you going to destroy it?
Why? Don't know about you, but I don't put my name to something I don't mean. A pact is just another deal. He can call himself patron, but Big Raff doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to take what I want. As for what that is, well, you didn't think I planned to stop at running the Fetcher's brats, did you?
This will end badly, Mole. Everyone who takes the devil's deal thinks they'll be in control.
You should know by now that I'm not everyone. If Raphael doesn't know that yet, he'll learn.
I don't think he will. Oh. Can be one of our allies? Show me what you're capable of. There's a fight for the city's survival coming, and I count on your help.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Baldur's Gate is home now, and the brats are my family. Nobody messes with my family. Ready to do some business?
I think we already asked this, didn't we? How did you escape Moonrise?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell.
Yeah.
Compared to that,
It's old news. Alright. Go back to the city.
God, you think the late Lord Gortash was a saint, the way the Gazette goes about him.
that bloody gazette!
Oh, Survivor Stash. Oh, that's the, probably the safe.
What to do?
Also, I'd forgotten to go down the hatch. So we'll go do that real quick. It was a little short rest. We're a little roughed up.
It was good to feel the breeze between my toes. Back to the road.
Well, plenty don't even have
Only
coffee.
last
Yeah, they'll let us take it now.
printing is a victory.
Never happens again.
Ashes of dried Fayflower. Alright, so a tear-stained journal. This book seems part diary, part scientific study. Detailed diagrams of hags from green to anise to dune fill the margins. This page is written in a harsh, sloping scrawl. Sentences are blurred by what looks like tears. The girl is dead. We're close, so close to perfecting it. Another day, and she would have been safe, but we were too late. It was too much for the mother. Found her swinging from the rafters this morning. Helm, forgive me for not saving her. Forgive me for not saving her child. 2 years old and eaten alive by a hag. What is wrong with this world? But it doesn't have to be this way. I'm onto something, I know it. Hags have powerful digestive systems. It's what allows them to turn a child into a hag. However, their gut flora is incredibly sensitive to certain alchemical agents. With the right ingredients and Helm on my side, I could theoretically force emesis, causing the hag to vomit up a stolen child. I both pray this works and that I'll never have to use it. Detailed instructions follow on how to make what the author calls the Hag's Bane. Okay. That sounds like something we'll need, so let's... We gotta do some crafting real quick. Or at least extract everything. Oh, I didn't pick it up. And A Hunter's Guide to Hags. I'm pretty sure we've read this before.
The Dragonborn was a red cap.
Or maybe not.
What if other
An excerpt from A Hunter's Guide to Hags by the legendary Dwarven Ranger Amandine Heartwood. Text in this excerpt has been underlined several times. All but the most arrogant of hags, from knight to boor, know that death is a possibility. As such, they won't hesitate to bend the rules of the material plane to escape death's clutches, returning stronger than ever. To do this, hags use, of all things, the common and humble mushroom. By imbuing these spore-producing fungi with their essence, she can endlessly revive herself. Neither blade nor bow will do these fungi lasting harm. The very twisted magic that heals the hag defends them. Instead, fire is your ally. Burn the mushrooms to ashes, and your blade will strike the hag's heart true. But a warning, Hunter. Even in death, a hag is dangerous. Be quick, be swift, and be deadly.
Won't let a hag beat
Alright, so we know Auntie Ethel is not dead.
refuse.
Between that and the red cap. Working for Auntie Ethel.
Looks like a trap there.
Let me guess, you need something.
Wait, what? Well, she
You
tried.
rest. Be you wicked or wise?
Maybe I misclicked over here? I swore I hit disarm though. She should have just run up to the mine, but it looked like she ran up and stepped on it.
Looks like a trap there.
Old Garlo's basement backroom key. A small iron key.
Just a little further.
Time to press ahead.
So we found a pressure plate back there, it looked like. A great club. We haven't found many of those. In fact, we found a unique one. Oh, I guess the Ratbane one that I gave to Barkus. I've read that one before. And if we haven't read the protection one, we've read the other pamphlets, so that's all. It's all the same. Inklings. This novel is bookmarked on a page lined with markings. Its reader seems to have underscored certain parts for emphasis. After all, there's no point denying the undeniable, which until that moment had obscured with a million minor tasks by which I measured my life. Yes, the polishing, the scrubbing, the pouring of wine and tea, and deference into my master's cup. All of it had surrounded and obscured the essential truth of my life, like a phalanx now fallen. I had wasted my years, one by one. Now there were hardly any left to me at all. Right, a greeting to this home's new occupants. To whom it may concern, we shall never meet, but I am Garlo. I have spent most of my life in the walls in which you now find yourself. I served long within this home, such that it was left to me when my master died. I devoted myself wholly to a life of service, but found once my time had finished that I had hardly lived for myself for a single day. That's changed now. I depart for Kalimshan in the morning, and hope to see the world from there. Please take care of this little place. It is my whole world. Best, Garlo. Right, Garlo's retirement plan. List of things to do. Climb a tree, have a truly exceptional sandwich, spend a whole day reading, visit Waterdeep, get a massage, swim in the Shianthar, buy a new coat, get a cat.
At your command.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
I'm guessing the pressure plate just opens this door if we don't find the key. I don't think I missed anything. Camera can't pan further this way or that way, so... yeah, it feels complete.
Find yourself a stage, why don't you?
Red cap!
Always
Damn it all!
drama with you.
Drama? This is sense. Half the crew are dead on their feet, while the others are ready to drop everything and leave. We need to stand up. The longer they treat us like this, the harder it'll be to force some change.
There's a right time.
Ah, nothing but doom and gloom in the Gazette since
when the whole
Gortash died.
city's
We talked to Cressida Flint? I think we have.
There'll always be.
Wonder if the Gazette will investigate Gortash's death. Folk deserve to know who did it. Wonder if the Gazette will invest.
At least lock the place up proper before they left.
Ain't so bad. Could be a damn sight worse. You've got a chance.
I spoke to them already.
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Louder, fox.
No.
Oliver Tofoko.
Whether it's mirth or mending, we've the beverage for you. Bottles for here or to go.
What good is a blackboard you can't read?
You hear about Lord Gortash? It's all over the broadsheets.
Anything
Shame.
spare?
Apparently, he was a good
Whoops,
man.
meant to
for
read
a
that.
lord.
Beehive goods and wares. Keeping Baldurians fed since 1479 DR.
What are you after, friend? Got grub, potions, a few nice vintages? Best stock up now before someone clears me out to fill their larder.
Let's see what you have.
You never know where your next meal will come from. Unless you carry it with you, that is.
Go.
There's a hatch too.
Bear me in mind.
Hi from Borskir Bridge. We're all right. Hi, Papa. Crowell or Crowl? It's making me write this because he still has trouble with his letters. We're in Borskir Bridge, where the Seven Sons are gathering the caravan for the trip back to the gate. Only the costerman says departure might be delayed till we hear that the road to the city is clear. Some kind of cultist uprising. Anyway, we're fine. We've learned so much from the older caravan guards. I can dual wield now with a dagger in my offhand. So, got to go. Don't work too hard. Keep the beehive buzzing. Haha. Thankless. The Borskir Bridge is a location in, Siege of Dragonspear.
Anything to keep us in our place.
Found by an anti-cultist charm. Laughed out the city.
Well, you'll be the one laughing when...
A 3-story home and a basement? You guys got it made. Boglums. Must be on the roof. Maggie's recipe for perfect cookies. A lovingly preserved cookie recipe scrawled in a child's handwriting. Best cookies by Maggie, age 6. Ingredient: butter, sugar, egg, flour, chocolates. 1. Mix ingredients. 2. Make cookie shapes. 3. Put cookies in stove. 4. Yum yum yum.
No one hides like a harper.
You know what it is, don't you?
The Oliver Tofoco, the Beehive, Stormshore Street, Baldur's Gate. Oliver. The judge and I are safe in Baragost. Uncle Sternwell cleared out the shearing shed for us, and we're as comfy as kittens in a nest. I really think you should close up the hive and come join us. Get out of Baldur's Gate while you still can. Everyone says the absolute cultists are just scruffy raiders who'll be happy with taking the city. They'll never get as far as Baragost. And the children miss you, especially Maggie and young Hemjax. Come, please. All our love. Royce. A pouch. A stuffed owlbear toy. Though threadbare and slightly dirty, the stuffed toy is soft and comforting, like a warm hug. Congratulations, and a surprise! Dear Bubbles, I can't believe my oldest baby girl just had her own baby girl. I'll come out to Stony Eyes for a visit as soon as I'm sure the Flaming Fist will let me back in through Basilisk Gate afterward. I'm sure you don't want me stuck hanging out in your rooms with a newborn to tend to. Were you surprised to hear the envelope jingle a bit when you picked it up? Buy little Dorimara a cute little hat with a doober on it, and tell her it's from Pop Pop.
Gently.
Take that. Oh, incense. The Foco's Hatch Key. A Flaming Fist Company applications approved. Oliver Tofoco, the Beehive. We're pleased to inform you that the applications of your sons, Blunts Tofoco and Harvel Tofoco, to join the Flaming Fist Company have been approved. You have to report immediately to the Sea Tower for equipment and training. Man up Sayama, Basilisk Gate Barracks.
Keep skipping your breaks. Mr. Needle's
Going.
going away too.
Alright.
Moving.
Lock the place up properly.
Wouldn't want that.
Best victuals and cures in the lowest.
Going.
Oh, look at that.
Lightly does it.
Alright, final delivery. Oliver Tofoco, the Beehive. We regret to report that we're suspending deliveries of food and dry goods until shipments can once more freely enter the city. Delay? Cannot read this letter. Today's delivery is the final one until the situation improves. Rest assured, when deliveries can resume, all of our valued customers will be apprised in a timely fashion. Martinev for Durenbold and Othun Provisioners. Memory book. A diary filled with anecdotes throughout a child's life, spanning 20 years. I stubbed my toe and he laughed so hard he farted. Found a dead rat and insisted we take it home for a proper burial. Came home from school in tears because a rude child scared a butterfly off a flower. Is that the first rotten barrel we've seen? We've seen other rotten containers, but I've never seen a rotten barrel. Another stuffed owlbear toy. Fables of Rashemi. Rashimi? A book of old fairy tales from the land of Rashimi. Folklore seems rich and complex there, and one particular story about a six-stingered scorpion and a spider overcoming great hurdles in a desert seems allegoric for the hardy Rashimi and their attitudes to thriving once children reach adolescence. Lacey and the Modrons. Hey! A tale crafted by the Sisters Macabre. In it, we follow Lacey Younger Plum, as she's drawn from a chaotic and frightening party in which her parents get too drunk into the clockwork realm of Mechanus. Mechanus is an orderly place, totally different from the party. She's escaped, the little younger Plum traverses this realm of sublimely singular law, the capital L indeed, spreading a chubby spherical monodrone she names Mr. Bobbinbees, and making an enemy of Primus, the master of Mechanus. Sounds like a parody of Alice in Wonderland, but the opposite. Which is why it's a parody. Wait, what is this one called? Baldur and the Sailor. Excerpt from Zeinzefel's swashbuckling novel. Not long after he waylaid passage across the straits on the good ship Saphirin, Baldurin found himself beaten and strapped to an oar. Quick-thinking Baldurin spent not 2 days at that oar before he had staged a mutiny. Soon the masters found themselves rowing, and the slaves, captured sailors all, were the new crew of the ship. Modest as ever, Baldurin did not assume the role of captain. Instead, he played a lyre and entertained the crew, further attracting the attention of some extremely generous merfolk, from whom most of the crew contracted various embarrassing rashes. Escaping the merfolk with his skin as clear and pure as ever, Baldurin had the crew trawl the water, for he had been told by a raving but oddly coherent soothsayer that there might be treasure found there. Indeed there was, only its disturbance caused a nearby kraken with jaws like apertures to the very gates of hell. Baldurin's treasure revealed itself to contain a sword. He took it up and leapt from the stern, disappearing down the monster's gullet, only to give it a fatal case of indigestion thereafter. And then he became an Illithid. A key, small iron key. I'm guessing was for the strongbox.
With haste.
Don't bother, it's broken.
This one too. This is the third fountain I've tried.
A bloodied note.
Fourth removed. City.
The scrap of bloody paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout the city. We've already read this. And municipal sanitation notice we've also read. Rainforest home.
This is the private abode of Alexander Rainforest. Friends make appointments. Clients respect office hours.
Let's go read the note that we picked up from Boko's mailbox. I actually sent to camp. Hi, anything spare? Dear Oliver, forgive the intrusion, but you would happen to have any supplies that we might be able to take off your hands in order to distribute to the refugees, would you? Anything you can spare would be greatly appreciated. Drop off at Nodalee's Hostel anytime you can. Thank you.
You hear about Lord Gortash? It's all over the broadsheets. Shame. Apparently, he was a good man for a lord.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time, we'll see if we made it in time to save Alexander or warn him of a serial killer coming after him. It looks like we should be safe to lockpick the door.
These things have stayed
So
interesting.
we'll see how that goes next time. For now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.